Good morning. How you doing today?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. My name's Jordyn. I'm here representing Sysco.
I'm Cole from Ted's Montana Grill.
Nice to meet you, Cole. So how long have you been with Ted's?
I've been with Ted's for about 3 years now, and I've been in the food industry for about 7.
Awesome. So you enjoying it? Everything working out for you?
Yeah, everything's working out at the moment. I could use a little bit more consistency in my life, but it's going pretty good.
Sales been good?
Yeah, sales have been good. Definitely picking up because of the busy season.
Holidays.
So consistency would be amazing right now.
Okay. Sounds like we already have a little bit of a struggle that I'm hearing. Is that yeah? Before we get right into it, is there anybody else who needs to be involved in this meeting today?
Yes, it would be my head supervisor and my head chef. Unfortunately, both of them are out of town, and I'll get into contact with them as soon as possible.
Absolutely. Well, here's my contact card for when you do come into that situation. It's got all my information on there. I'm pretty much available around the clock. So if you have any other questions or concerns after this meeting, you can definitely reach out to me.
Okay, that's perfect.
So sales have been great, but you're struggling with consistency. What are some issues that you've definitely been facing in your work at the moment?
First things first, product quality is not up to standard, not where I need it to be at this current time and place. Could be better. Pricing, it is a bit inconsistent, would definitely need some consistent pricing. And shipment issues. It's not on time, not when I need it to be there.
So
standard stuff like that, not on time.
Yeah, definitely not good, especially in the busy season.
Lots of angry people.
In terms of product quality, what does this look like for you? What are some specific issues that you're having?
To give you some examples, go with produce, we'll go with kale. It often comes in wilted, almost brown even, and at that point it's just going to be sent back to the kitchen. And what's the point in selling anything with kale in it? It's just going to be sent right back to the kitchen and make me lose even more money.
Absolutely.
And to give you an example about the meats, sometimes the salmon will have bones in them and be really tough. And bones can be a very serious issue in the food business and cause lots of problems, even lawsuits, which definitely don't need to be dealing with in the food industry.
Absolutely. You're already getting your plate sent back, but when it comes to somebody being hospitalized or anything further, that's definitely not going to help you out in the long run. So I'm sorry to hear that you're dealing with some of that. That's definitely not good. Yeah, in terms of wasted products, that's just basically you're wasting money at that point.
Exactly. What's the point of doing business?
Of course. Speaking of money, pricing issues. What are some issues that you're facing with pricing?
Pricing will be a bit inconsistent at times. Sometimes it's 2%, sometimes it's 5%, but sometimes it can range up to even 10% on all products, and that's not really what I'm looking for in a producer.
Not just fish, all products?
All products.
Definitely an issue there as well. I can see how that would be very frustrating. Especially when it comes to budgeting and inventory purposes and things like that. You can run into a lot of errors, a lot of issues there. And then in terms of shipment inconsistency, what's going on there?
I'll plan a shipment out, a week in advance, and I won't get it on the day I need it. It'll come usually a day or maybe even a week late, and at that point, the damage has already been done. The customer's already writing a bad review online. It doesn't really matter. Just I need my shipment when I order it,
Absolutely. Ted's Montana Grill is known for reliability and serving the freshest products and always being up to standard. So I can see how that's an issue for you as well.
Exactly.
Sorry to hear about you dealing with all of that.
Hopefully we're here to fix that problem.
Absolutely.
Those problems.
I think we can. So is there anything that the company you're working with now does right? Is there anything that you enjoy about them?
Very personal person, whenever I can get into contact with him, he can hold a conversation for, almost days on end, it seems like. One thing I do enjoy, he will talk to me outside of business hours whenever I can get a hold of him. And, it's important to me that he understands, business doesn't end when business times are over, And that's pretty much it in terms, I think.
Anything else? Anything else that they do right?
I could think about the assortment. The assortment of goods, everything he provides is really where I need it to be. Don't really have to talk to much people in terms of getting my goods in.
So you don't have to reach out to other businesses and order more things. You can deal with one company. Is that what you're saying?
Alleviates a lot of stress off of my life, you know.
Absolutely. All right, well, it sounds like you enjoy your personal point of contact, but you do need a little bit more reliability in terms of who you're talking to. Your current supplier gives you everything that you need, or should have everything that you need available. You're just not getting the best quality. You're having to send things back, which is definitely, a waste of money, a waste of time, and can disrupt business for sure. And then the pricing structure, that would be an issue for any company when you're having fluctuation in prices that you're not used to, and that can mess with budgeting and inventory and all of that for sure. Does this sound like what you're explaining to me?
Yeah, it sounds like you hit the nail on the head.
Love to hear it. Well, okay, I do think that it sounds like you're about ready for a switch. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm in the mood for it at the moment.
I think that we can definitely help you out with some of the issues that you're facing. I'm just going to give you this pamphlet. It's got some information that I'm going to go over in a second, but a little bit about Sysco. We are one of the largest bulk food distributors. I read up on Ted's Montana Grill, and I know that you guys pride yourself on wanting to help out local economies, so supporting smaller local farms is something that's really important to you, and I wanted to let you know and reassure you that we also buy from local farms, so we do like to keep the money local. Since we buy from many farms and we are one of the bigger companies, we're able to work with many farms, so you have plenty of products to deal with, so low crop yields aren't making the prices go way up or way down, because we normally have a decent assortment of goods for sure. Not only do we have enough for you, but we have enough to be able to pick and sort through all of the wilted, bad products so that we can deliver the freshest products to you with the best quality.
Okay.
Everything is up to USDA standards, so you don't have to worry about, something coming from a small farm that might not be taken care of properly. We definitely make sure that we have all eyes on all of that information, so you don't have to worry about any of that.
Okay, that is good to hear.
Good to hear that. It's good to hear for you. In this pamphlet that we have here, it's just a couple of the products that you said that are really important to you that you're going to be wanting to buy from us. Front page has salmon, we got some squash, we got some kale going on here. It's just some of the pricing, the average pricing. It's got more information about, standards, what we check for, the biggest local farm that we buy from. All of that's going to be in here for your knowledge, so you can definitely show all of your everybody else who you need to talk to later all of this information. And then back page is going to have our pricing structure. So we got a bulk tier pricing structure. So obviously, more product that you buy, the bigger discount we're going to give to you for that.
Good to hear. The bulk discount's very important to me. Trying to save money anywhere I can.
Of course, definitely, especially in the busy season.
Oh, of course.
Trying to get those profits. We can definitely understand that. Everything look okay to you so far?
Absolutely. It looks great.
Awesome. Any questions, concerns?
Schedule flexibility. How are y'all on that? Do you guys just tell me when I'm going to get my shipments, or can I kind of plan what would be best for my store to get it?
Gotcha. So flexibility. In terms of flexibility, like I said, since we are one of the biggest food distributors, we have plenty of employees, plenty of representatives, plenty of trucks, drivers, warehouses, things like that. So we are able to be very flexible in that regard.
Okay, well that's good to hear. That's definitely what I'm looking for. In terms of point of contact, is it just going to be one person or multiple people, or how's that going to work?
What is your concern there about one person versus two?
Maybe my message getting lost and how I like things being done being, lost.
Okay, absolutely, fair. Well, reassure you, you are going to have one point of contact, so you're not going to have to deal with multiple people and having the message getting construed or anything like that. All of our representatives are very knowledgeable, so they'll be able to help you out with your schedule flexibility and best times to give you shipments and things like that. And then we always pride ourselves on friendliness and efficiency, and we really want to do what's best for our customers. They're not going to be overwhelmed with a bunch of other companies. They're going to have 2 to 3 companies under them, so it gives them a little bit more time to spend with you for sure. In terms of, I know that you said that your past food distributor that you're working with, you like to be able to text them after hours and gain a little bit more information when it's not normally the best time to do it, so society would say. We don't require our representatives to text back or email or communicate after business hours, but like I said, since we do really care about our customers, it's not uncommon to see that from our representatives whatsoever. So does that sound like something that solves a little bit more of your concern?
Yeah, that sounds good to me, exactly what I'm looking for.
Awesome, love to hear it. Well, I know that you have to meet back with several other people. I just want to kind of get, a little knowledge of where your head's at with working with Sysco.
I mean, I'm definitely all in, once I can have those conversations, I hope we'll be able to move forward.
Awesome. Is there any specific time, date that I should be looking to hear back from you?
Give me about, 2 business days to get in contact with them, discuss all the new things that we're gonna be going through. And, hopefully, today is Tuesday, maybe Thursday, we could set up an appointment, maybe around 2 to 4. And we can discuss more then.
Perfect. Well, I will keep those times open and flexible for you, and I'm very confident that working with Sysco is going to be able to help a lot of your issues that you're facing. Anything else I can do for you today?
Well, that should be it.
Good. Well, it was very great to meet with you, Cole. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.